You take my advice, you download the banking app, and next thing you know, all the money you got from your sugar mommy, older woman, dom girlfriend is gone. Hackers took it, and now they donated it to Israeli forces. That's probably, that's the worst case scenario, but it's probably not what's gonna happen. My name is Louis Angel. If you don't know who I am, I run a self-improvement channel, and today we're gonna be talking about how you can become absolutely freaking loaded by keeping track of your finances. So, this is a reminder to do what you already know you should be doing. As it's a quote from C.S. Lewis. As C.S. Lewis says, the great teachers, not calling myself a great teacher, but the great teachers often just remind us of things we already know rather than teaching us completely new things. The people who teach us completely new things are often quacks. So anyways, you already know that you should be keeping track of your purchases. Like, pretty much everyone knows that. You don't need me to tell you that. And I made a video a while ago detailing about how one easy way to do this, as opposed to like keeping track of all your expenses, is just check your bank balance every single day. Because if you try to keep track of all your expenses, like I learned how to do, like I was first introduced to this in a high school accounting class. I was like, oh yeah, I should be keeping track of all my inputs, all my outputs, all the money that comes into me, all the money that comes out. And you do it for a while, but like, you just get so many little receipts where you're like, I'll do this at the end of the day. You put it in your pocket, and next thing you know, you have a few weeks worth of receipts loaded up that you never put in. So much for detailing each and every single transaction. Maybe you want to get to the point of doing that eventually, but it's not viable at first. So an easier way to do that, which basically gives you like 80% of the benefits, is just check your bank account every single day. Literally, like, the bank tracks the transactions for you, so it also has that. But also, like, just log into your bank account, see the balance in your checking account, your savings account, and like, good. You have a general picture in your mind every single day of how much money you have, and that picture will come up every time you make a purchase, every time you think of making a purchase, or every time you make money. So yeah, it gives you like all the benefits. You know how much money you need to save up to get something. Like, it gives you the motivation right then and there. So instead of like tracking each purchase throughout the day, just check your bank account once a day. That's what I told you in another video. I forget what the video is called. It's like, check your bank account right now. Now, I'm going to give you an even better tip to do that. It's still checking your bank account every day, but I found that an even better way to do that is by downloading the bank app. So before, I would have to log into the bank account every single day on my desktop and check the bank balance. And for some reason, there's a bit of resistance to that. Like, for some reason, my body puts up a bit of resistance to logging into my bank account, putting in the details online, the Citibank, Wells Fargo, whatever you have. I have Citibank. But after I downloaded the banking app, it's so easy because, like, I don't know about you, there's a much less resistance with a banking app on your phone. It's just your phone. You put up the app, you put in the fingerprint scanner, tells you how much there is right there. Okay, log off, boom, done. And you can do it throughout the day. No sitting down at a desktop required. Like, it's so much easier. So yeah, do that because it eliminates so much resistance. Now, what are some potential, I forget the word. What are some potential objections you have? There's only really one objection to this, and that's hackers. This is also the reason I never did it for years, and also from my accounting class. So the professor who taught my high school accounting class, she's a very knowledgeable lady, very knowledgeable about economics, finances, accounting, taxes, all that. She's very old-fashioned. She said, I don't trust banking apps. I do all my banking in person and stuff because it's so much easier to hack the phone. Whereas I go into the physical store, give them the check, and like they do the transaction. I don't trust online banking. And it's because of what she said that I didn't trust online banking either. But when you think about it, what is the likelihood that your app is really going to get hacked? These are apps run by multi-million, billion-dollar companies. Like, they have the best security. And if they were getting hacked every now and then, like, no one would be putting their money in them. The fact that so many people use them shows how secure they are. Also, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure, like, the banks are, like, financially backed by the government. So even if a bunch of money does get taken out, you're not losing money because you will be financially compensated. I'm not sure, but, like, no one is going to hack your frickin' bank account, dude. And if they do hack bank accounts, like, they're not going to take money out of the guy who has, like, less than $10,000 saved up. They're going to take money out of the account that has, like, $500,000 saved up, a few $100,000 saved up. That's the money that's going to get them. That's the account that's going to get the money taken out. So It's like when people say, like, you have to turn off your phone to really get studying done or put it on silent to go to sleep. But people are like, oh no, what if there's an emergency? What if there's an emergency? I need to keep my phone on at all times with the ringer on. Like, dude, yes, that's true. But when was the last time you've ever had an emergency? When was the last time you had a life or death emergency that absolutely needed your attention now? Now, if you have a wife and she's pregnant, okay, fair enough. But that's an extenuating circumstance. You're probably not like that. It's the same exact thing. Like, oh, what if the bank gets hacked? When has it gotten hacked? When in the last few years has it gotten hacked? You'll be fine. Just make the banking app. It'll be so much easier to check your bank balance every day, which will be much easier than keeping track of every transaction. And that is the first step to making a lot of money, is actually keeping track of your money. Just like how the first step to losing weight is actually keeping track of your weight each and every single day. All right, that's it for today. Hope you have a good day. See you, brother. Peace.